Hey everybody, Troy Jr. here. As many of you have heard, my dad, Troy Sr., passed away 2 nights ago. So I wanted to update you. We finally made all the arrangements today. First of all, I want to say thank you for the outpouring of love and support. A lot of you have been following, the whole way, the past almost 3 weeks now, since March 2nd, since the initial incident. I've talked to several people who literally had no idea what even happened at all, and were just completely blindsided by him passing. But after I give you the service updates, I can kind of go through, just hit some pointers on what exactly we've dealt with the past almost 3 weeks with him, and go from there. But we decided we're going to have the service. It's going to be a celebration of life service this Saturday down here in Myrtle Beach. It's going to be at a place called the McMillan-Small funeral home. It's actually like a quarter mile from the hospital he was at. He was going to be cremated, so we're not doing a visitation, but we are going to do a thing where the family will receive friends from 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock Saturday afternoon, and then the service will start at 5 o'clock. And it seems like it's probably going to run about an hour at the same funeral home, and then we will then go, if anybody wants to come and just hang out and tell funny stories. This is going to be an uplifting day, celebrate his life, not be doom and gloom, just talk about all the good times. There was 99.99% good times with this man. So we're going to go to a place called Whiskey Beach from 7 o'clock on, and we're going to have food and drinks and visit with everybody, and go from there. I'm going to post all the addresses and information underneath this video here on my YouTube channel. So if you want to keep watching, I can kind of recap what happened here. So March 2nd, we were recording a video for the band we're in down here. I'm the bass player, he's a guitar player. The second song on the video production, he finished a solo, and then I just happened to catch out of the corner of my left eye him collapsing face down on his guitar, and ran over there, and he was responsive but gasping for breath, and then after about 30 seconds he stopped breathing and his pulse stopped. So I proceeded to do CPR, and I think we kind of pinpointed like 10-11 minutes I had to do CPR on him until EMTs got there. They shocked him back, and then he was awake and all that all afternoon, and then for like 4 days in the hospital after that. Kind of find out his kidneys were the problem the whole time. And 4.5 days later, so that was on a Wednesday, March 2nd. So the following Monday, early morning, his kidneys started backing up, and he filled up with fluid, and he had what's called pulmonary edema, which is your lungs filling up with fluid real quick. And they had to intubate him, which he was already sedated at this point, but he coded once during that because he just didn't have enough oxygen going in his lungs. Quick code, from what I hear, and he bounced right back out of it, pulse-wise. They got him intubated. They tried to give him Lasix and stuff like that, diuretics to get rid of the fluid, but that did not work. His kidneys have been bad for a long time. So they decided to go ahead, and they had to put the dialysis ports in, one on each side of the neck. That's the original dialysis ports they put in, when something like this happens. And they explained that it's a hard process. So the first port they put in on his neck, he coded twice, and the second code, they came to us and said that for the second port, they didn't know if they were going to be able to save him if he started coding, because they already put so much stuff in his body. So they put the second port in his neck, and he was stable. And after that, he started several rounds of dialysis every day for the 24-hour dialysis, this real slow moving one. And he slowly improved, intubated the whole time, and he his levels came pretty good. But over the next 2 weeks, he he kind of just they could not get him off the sedation, and he wasn't following commands, and it came crunch time with the intubation. So we decided that he had to go forward with a trach, and it seemed like the last night we were in there, which was Saturday night, in the ICU with him. It seemed like he just did not look right. His body had been through so much with the dialysis, the heart attack, the codes, everything, and we left him Friday night. We were there for like 3 hours, and his eyes were wide open the whole time, which was strange because he had not done that in a while, well, at all, the whole time he was in there. And then as soon as we walked out, he shut his eyes and just they stayed shut. And then a couple hours later, we got the call that he was coding again. That was around 11:30 Saturday night, and we rushed to the hospital. And the staff there tried to save him for, I think they said it was like 26 to 30 minutes. Man, they used 7 critical care carts on him trying to get him going, and they just had no pulse the whole time. So I think that it was just his body saying enough's enough, and I think it was him saying enough was enough, and he's not going to go through the trach and the 6 months of recovery that they were possibly talking about, and the transporting him down to Mount Pleasant and being in another facility. I think that subconsciously or consciously heard all that, and I really think that he said he's not doing that, and he decided that he was going to go be with my mom and Pop and Uncle John, and that's what I really feel in my heart. And he's a good man, and we're going to celebrate his life, and we appreciate again everything that you guys have sent to us and all that. And I just wanted to give you a heads up on it for anybody that didn't hear exactly what happened, but there's a lot more to it. But I try to give you the bullet points here, being at this video is about 7 minutes long already, and it was really meant for just the service info. As I said again, I'll post the service info. It's this Saturday, 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock is the visitation with the family, and then 5 o'clock on, however long that takes, with the service, the celebration of life. And then 7 o'clock on is going to be, at a place called Whiskey Beach, which is his main spot where he played music the past couple months down here, as did I, and as did several other musicians that played with us. So it's a good spot, and we're just going to celebrate his life. He lived a big life, He was a big personality and a great man, and we're just going to celebrate him, and then we're going to be strong and move forward. We have a great support system behind us, and me and him happen to talk about this kind of stuff happening for the past couple of years, and we have plans in place for the 3 businesses that we own and run. We ran together, and I have a good team behind me with our businesses. So we're going to keep on. We're going to keep on keeping on, and that's exactly what he would want. So let's celebrate his life. And again, I thank you all from the bottom of my heart, and my mom would say the same thing, and my sister, that we really thank you for all your love and your support and your prayers. And we will talk to you guys and see you soon. Thanks again.